Derek DeBrosse, the gun lawyer.
Guys, I'm here today with one of my favorite clients. Just so you know, you're one of my
One of the favorite or the favorite?
Not the favorite client.
It has to be the favorite.
Eric Delbert of LEPD Firearms and Range, located at Kenny and Bethel Road.
Kenny and Bethel.
Here in Columbus, Ohio, one of the premier gun ranges in Central Ohio. So today we're going to talk a little bit, get to know Eric, and explain to my viewers, if you come here, how we've interacted, what he can offer to all the gun owners, that sort of thing. So, Eric, why don't you introduce yourself and tell them how you get to know me?
Yeah, I'm Eric Delbert, one of the owners here at LEPD. I'm affectionately known around here as the E in LEPD. But we've worked together since way back when, even before we opened the store.
Yeah, I did some business stuff with you when you started the business, actually.
Right, and you actually helped us out a lot along the way. And in anything firearms related, there's always you need to have a good firearms attorney in your corner, and there's just so much going on out there, and you've done that. You and your guys have done that always for us. So.
Yeah, you've had some audits and stuff, and you've called me when the ATF shows up, and we're always there for him. Well, what we're going to do to all my viewers now is we're going to actually take a tour of LEPD. It's one of the more sophisticated ranges in town. I really like shooting here. It's got a real good hometown feel to it, like a real community and family-based business. Is the business owned by a family? Is it your family?
It is. It's our family. It is myself, my wife, my mother, my father. And when we set out to put LEPD together, the main thing I wanted to achieve was bringing customer service back into the firearms industry, which you don't have. I mean, in the last couple of years, the perception, at least around town, was there wasn't a whole lot of customer service.
Right.
We wanted to bring that back in and really help our customers achieve the best firearm for them, the training, the holsters, and everything. So that's really what our forte is fitting the person to the right firearm, to the right holster, and the right training.
To the viewers that are going to be watching this YouTube channel, with regards to the ATF and your interaction with them, is it important in your opinion to have someone like my office backing you up?
It is. We have a great relationship with the ATF. We've had a lot of positive interaction, but at the end of the day, it is still a government entity, and you have to protect yourself, and that's where your organization has really been there for us in those times where we haven't been, really sure that the entities have been in our best interest, and you guys have been there to help with that.
I've always told Eric that it's great that you have a positive interaction with the ATF. Generally, the ATF is great in Central Ohio. They're your friend until they're not, is what I normally say.
Right.
So you don't want to get to that point.
Right.
So
and you know what? I think speaking for the stores, and especially in Central Ohio, we all want to do things the right way.
Sure.
And the tough part about it is, we want to do things the right way by law and keep the guns out of the bad guys' hands, but you don't always feel that they have your best interests in mind.
So where are we at right now?
So this is the entrance to LEPD, the showroom. As you go down through here, we have our new gun display, rather. Over 1,000 guns.
These are all used?
These are new.
These are new. Okay. What is the best-selling gun that you guys have in this county?
The Shield, M&P Shield. M&P Shield 9 is the #1 selling gun in the last 2 years for us. We have a variety of rifles as well, although our forte is truly the handgun market. But we have a great supply of used firearms. At any given time, 200 of them in stock. We put them out there on the internet now weekly. I don't know if you've seen that, Derek. The listing is out there weekly.
What's the website?
LEPD.com. With a gunsmith on site, we back up all of our used guns.
Okay.
So you never have to worry about getting something that's not going to work.
So is it important for a range like yours to have a gunsmith on site?
It is. There's always something from things on the range that happen during the course of firing to just the normal checking firearms when they come in when they're used to upgrades, and we do a lot of business.
Is he here today?
He is. So Ronnie is our gunsmith that's here inside of LEPD. He does all of our gunsmithing, does all kinds of custom work.
Does he work for LEPD or does he have his own business?
His own separate business within LEPD.
What's the name of the business?
Boom Boom Tactical LLC. We have a website, boomboomtactical.com.
Okay, wonderful. What kind of services do you offer Eric's clients?
Well, we offer all kinds of services because of some new executive actions that have been put forward. We are currently a little bit limited in what we can do. We used to do drilling and tapping and...
So you're talking about the ITAR regulations?
Yes.
My viewers will be familiar with that.
Yeah, so due to the ITAR regulations, we are somewhat restricted in what we can do, but we do site installs, we repair firearms, we do trigger jobs. On the trigger jobs, I pretty much stick with manufactured parts in my trigger jobs to kind of avoid any issues.
Okay.
Stippling, I know you're big on that.
Stippling, we do all kinds of things. A lot of repair work, a lot of cleaning, believe it or not. People will bring their guns in. We have a special price for $25. We'll clean a firearm, and usually if we can while you wait. I'm putting on a forend for a guy right now while he waits.
With many stores historically, to bring something to the gunsmith, you have several days, if not weeks, on turnaround. And there, I tell you what, Ronnie, 90% of the time, he gets it done while you wait.
Right.
So this is our classroom setting. It holds up to 30 people for any of our classes. We do a lot of concealed carry classes, handgun 101, a lot of law enforcement training is done here as well. Being very involved in the law enforcement community, we kind of have a hallway here. We call it the Wall of Heroes. Numerous pictures of different, unfortunately, fallen officers in our community. We try to honor them here. This is the range counter. We have a very well-written waiver.
Thank you.
That the customers sign while they're here visiting the facility. We also rent firearms. We have, I think, probably, what, 35 used?
Total of 46 firearms. We have 43 handguns and 3 rifles.
Okay. So here, back here, the guys check everyone in, check their ammo to make sure it's approved ammo for the range.
Okay, what ammo do you not allow?
Steel case, steel cord ammo.
Okay.
Those are really what you don't want to use in any range.
Okay.
They can hurt, damage the range and the traps and stuff. So that's what they do it here. They run the ammo over a magnet. If it hits the magnet, you know it has some steel in it. And so they range ammo up here, and then they set them up for the base.
Okay.
This actually used to be a grocery store, believe it or not, and we were able to gut it, connect a couple buildings together, and put in 12 lanes of active shooting range. Two different bays, so that they're divided by a hard wall down the middle. The intent of that is we can shut off one bay for classes or training and still maintain the other ones for the general public. One has a traditional pulley string setup where it's simply a toggle switch and the target goes down and back. The other side is a pretty high-end electronic system. It gives us the ability to control all the targets from a control booth. We can actually go down range in that bay, so it's all protected, so you can actually walk down range in the course of training.
And what kind of lead collection do you guys use here?
Right. You know, lead for a range is a very big deal. We have a sophisticated filtration system. We have 96 filters on the roof that get changed in different intervals.
Okay.
Some of them weekly to collect the lead, which is the byproduct of firing the firearm. So that is, it's always at the top of the mind. The actual lead themselves, the lead from the round, accumulates in the back behind the traps, and we recycle that. So,
and we're going to see that here in a few minutes.
Back here is the actual behind the scenes of the trap. So the trap is what catches the bullet after it comes out of the firearm. We have a unique trap system in that there's steel traps. The round gets funneled to a cylindrical area that spins the round until there's no more velocity, and the lead simply drops in a bucket.
And you just pick up the buckets.
Yep, and recycle them. So we recycled the lead from this side, we recycled the brass from the other side from the shooter. So
behind this wall is the ranges, and then back
Right.
here is the back hallway where the traps are at.
it is. We won't walk back here, but we'll open it. It'll be kind of loud. You hear the rounds going. As you can see, these cylinders here is what actually catches the round, and it empties it into the buckets. When someone shoots, you'll be able to hear, oftentimes you can hear the round even spin and end up in the bucket. So there's some of the brass that we take out of the range nightly. We probably get almost a bucket of brass a day that is then recycled.
So to the listeners, the viewers, hey, thanks for coming along today, meeting Eric. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, thank you, Derek.
Is there anything you want the viewers to know about what you can offer on the holidays or what's coming up?
You know what, a lot of things coming up around the holidays. Tons of training over the next couple months, over the winter months. It's a great time to jump inside, hone your skills for training, get your concealed carry license, and certainly let us help you with that.
Well, thank you guys. Make sure you drop comments and questions. We will be answering your questions next time. And as always, remember, be safe out there and carry on.